Welcome back, baseball fans. 4Friends1679 here, and today we're answering the physics question, what happens if you play baseball in the upper atmosphere? That's right, we're talking about the all-time Colorado Rockies. If you're enjoying these videos, please be sure to like and subscribe, as there are still many more to come. As usual, we'll begin with a brief history of the franchise so that you understand the years and eras the players are being drawn from. The franchise was created in 1993 as part of the third round of National League expansion. They would win the league's first wild card in 1995, just their third year of existence. But the inability to attract and develop consistent pitching due to the naturally inflated offensive environment, playing in the thin air of Denver, kept them from reaching the postseason again until taking the pennant in 2007. They managed to win another wild card a decade later, but since 2018 have been experiencing a slow but consistent decline. The story of the Rockies has been one of almost absurd offensive numbers coupled with pitching statistics that are almost painful to look at. And this roster definitely reflects that. Now, without further ado, let's get into the 40-man roster of the all-time Colorado Rockies. Up first at catcher is the Destructo Beam of number 20, Chris Iannetta. Sponge hit .232 with a 95 OPS plus over 8 years. In his representative season, Iannetta hit .238 with 14 home runs, 55 RBI, and a 101 OPS plus. He's backed up by number 15, Jeff Reed. Reed hit .286 with a 99 OPS plus over 4 years, and in his representative season, hit .297 with 17 home runs, 47 RBI, and a 120 OPS plus. And finishing up what is definitely the weakest position on this team is El Maracucho, number 35, Elias Diaz. Diaz was selected to the All-Star team in 2023. He hit .253 with an 85 OPS plus over 5 years, and in his representative season hit .246 with 18 homers, 44 RBI, and a 95 OPS plus. A somewhat inauspicious start, but starting things off at first base, arguably the greatest Colorado Rocky in history, a true fan favorite, the Todd Father, number 17, Todd Helton. Helton was a 5-time All-Star, 4-time Silver Slugger, 3-time Gold Glover, and won the batting championship in 2000. He delivered 500 RBI seasons, leading the league in 2000. Reached the 200 hit mark twice, also leading the league in 2000. Scored over 100 runs 6 times and drew over 100 walks 5 times. He smashed over 30 home runs 6 times, twice topping 40, and smacked over 40 doubles 7 times, twice topping 50, and leading the league in, you guessed it, 2000. He achieved a pair of 400 total base seasons, led in on-base percentage twice, and slugging and ops in 2000. Helton hit .316 with a 133 OPS plus across 17 seasons. His number was retired in 2014, and he was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2024. In his representative season, he won the batting title, hitting .372 with 42 homers, a league's best 147 RBI, 138 runs scored, 103 walks, and a league-leading 216 hits, 59 doubles, 405 total bases, 463 on-base percentage, 698 slugging, 1161 ops, and a 163 OPS plus. That's a hard act to follow, but he's backed up by our first of the Blake Street Bombers, the Big Cat, number 14, Andres Galarraga. Galarraga was a 2-time All-Star, won the batting championship in 1993 and the home run championship, taking home the Silver Slugger in 1996. He had a pair of 40 home run seasons following a pair of 30 home run seasons, delivered a trio of 100 RBI seasons, twice leading the league, and scored over 100 runs twice. Galarraga hit .316 with a 126 OPS plus over 5 years, and in his representative season he won the batting title, hitting .370 with 22 home runs, 98 RBI, and a 150 OPS plus. And finishing up a position that those previous two have mostly dominated throughout the club's history is the big fella number 25, CJ Cron. Croney was selected to the All-Star team in 2022, driving in over 100 runs that season. Over 3 years, Cron hit .267 with a 115 OPS plus, and in his representative season hit .281 with 28 homers, 92 RBI, and a 129 OPS plus. Up first at second is the Machine, number 9, DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu was a two-time All-Star and two-time Gold Glove winner. He won the batting championship in 2016 and scored over 100 runs that same year. Over 7 years, he hit .299 with a 93 OPS plus, and in his representative season hit .348 to win the crown with 11 home runs, 66 RBI, 104 runs scored, and a .128 OPS plus. He's backed up by the fleet-footed number 21, Eric Young. Young was selected to the All-Star team and took home the Silver Slugger in 1996, scoring over 100 runs and leading the league in stolen bases with over 50 that year. He topped 30 steals 4 times in total, with over 40 in 1993, and was traded on his way to a second 40 stolen base season in 1997. He led the league in triples in 1995 and hit .295 with a 93 OPS plus over 5 years. In his representative season, he hit .324 with 8 home runs, 74 RBI, 113 runs scored, a league-leading 53 stolen bases, and a 98 OPS plus. And rounding out second base is number 7, Brendan Rodgers. Rodgers won the Gold Glove in 2022. He hit .266 with a 90 OPS plus over 6 years, and in his representative season, hit .266 with 13 homers, 63 RBI, and a 97 OPS plus. At the hot corner is the Sandblaster, number 28, Nolan Arenado. Arenado was a 5-time All-Star, 7-time Gold Glover, 4-time Silver Slugger, and 3-time home run champion. He delivered 500 RBI seasons, twice leading the league, and scored over 100 runs 4 times. He smacked over 40 doubles twice, leading the league in 2017, smashed over 30 home runs 5 times in total, topping 43 times, and twice led the league in total bases. Over 8 years, Arenado hit .293 with a 121 OPS plus, and in his representative season hit .315 with 41 homers, 118 RBI, 102 runs scored, and a 131 OPS plus. He's backed up by another of the Blake Street Bombers, number 9, Vinny Castilla. Castilla was a 2-time All-Star and 3-time Silver Slugger. He smashed out a trio of 40 home run seasons on top of a trio of 30 home run seasons. He delivered 500 RBI seasons, leading the league in 2004, smacking over 40 doubles that year, and scored over 100 runs in 1998. Across 9 seasons, spanning 3 stints on the team, Castilla hit .294 with a 106 OPS plus. In his representative season, he hit .319 with 46 homers, 144 RBI, 108 runs scored, and a 127 OPS plus. And from the active roster, no more. It's number 24, Ryan McMahon. McMahon was selected to the All-Star team in 2024 and hit .240 with a 92 OPS plus over 8 years. In his representative season, he hit .254 with 23 homers, 86 RBI, and a 98 OPS plus. In the top spot at shortstop is number 2, Troy Tulowitzki. Tulo was a 5-time All-Star, 2-time Gold Glover, and 2-time Silver Slugger. He delivered a pair of 30 home run seasons, a pair of 100-run seasons, and knocked in over 100 RBI in 2011. Tulowitzki hit .299 with a 123 OPS plus over his decade in Denver, and in his representative season hit .315 with 27 home runs, 95 RBI, and a 138 OPS plus. Tell me a tale, because he's backed up by number 27, Trevor Story. True was a 2-time All-Star and 2-time Silver Slugger. He smashed over 30 home runs twice, drove in over 100 runs in 2018, and scored over 100 runs in 2019. In the plague-shortened 2020 season, Story showed off his speed, leading the league in triples and stolen bases. He hit .272 with a 112 OPS plus over 6 years, and in his representative season hit .294 with 35 homers, 85 RBI, 111 runs scored, and a 120 OPS plus. And rounding out the infield is number 12, Clint Barmas. Barmas hit .254 with a 75 OPS plus over 8 years, and in his representative season hit .289 with 10 home runs, 46 RBI, and a 90 OPS plus. Moving into the outfield, in left is number 5, Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez was a 3-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glover, 3-time Silver Slugger, and won the batting championship in 2010. He smashed over 30 home runs that year and reached 40 in 2015. He delivered a pair of 100 RBI seasons, scored over 100 runs, leading the league in hits and total bases in 2010, and clubbed over 40 doubles in 2016. Gonzalez hit .290 with a 116 OPS plus over his decade in Denver, and in his representative season won the batting title hitting .336 with 34 homers, 117 RBI, 111 runs scored, a league-leading 197 hits and 351 total bases, en route to a 143 OPS plus. He's backed up by Big Daddy number 5, Matt Holliday. Holliday was a 3-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger, and won the batting championship in 2007. He turned in a pair of 30 home run seasons, a pair of 100 RBI seasons, leading the league in 2007, and a trio of 100-run seasons. He smacked over 40 doubles twice, topping 50 and leading the league in 2007. He also led the league with over 200 hits that year and in total bases. All told, over 6 years, Holliday hit .319 with a 131 OPS plus. In his representative season, he won the batting title hitting .340 with 36 home runs, a league's best 137 RBI, 120 runs scored, and a league-leading 216 hits, 50 doubles, 386 total bases, and a 151 OPS plus. And finishing up in left is another Blake Street bomber, though short-lived, number 26, Ellis Burks. Although he did deliver a pair of 30 home run seasons and hit .306 with a 128 OPS plus over 5 years, it's really all about his representative season, when he took home the Silver Slugger and was selected to the All-Star team, hitting .344 with 40 home runs, 128 RBI, 211 hits, 45 doubles, and a league's best 142 runs scored, 392 total bases, 639 slugging, and a 149 OPS plus. Leading off in center is Chuck Nasty, number 19, Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon was a 4-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, and won the batting championship in 2017. He scored over 100 runs 4 times, twice leading the league. He stole over 40 bases in 2015. In 2017, he led the league with over 200 hits, achieved double figures in triples, leading the league in achieving the quadruple double, led the league in total bases, and drove in over 100 runs. And he clubbed over 40 doubles in 2019. Over 14 years, Blackmon hit .293 with a 111 OPS plus. In his representative season, he won the batting title hitting .331 with 37 homers, 104 RBI, and a league-leading 137 runs, 213 hits, 14 triples, 387 stolen bases, and a 141 OPS plus. He's backed up by Daddy Longlegs, number 24, Dexter Fowler. Fowler hustled his way to double figures in triples 4 times, leading the league in 2010 and achieving the quadruple double in 2012. He hit .270 with a 101 OPS plus over 6 years, and in his representative season hit .300 with 13 homers, 53 RBI, 11 triples, 12 steals, and a 119 OPS plus. Finally, one truly off of the active roster, it's number 9, Brenton Doyle. Doyle is a 2-time Gold Glove winner. He's hitting .235 with a 78 OPS plus over 3 seasons so far, and in his representative season hit .260 with 23 homers, 72 RBI, and a 104 OPS plus. In the top spot in right is the greatest of the Blake Street Bombers and the other candidate for greatest Colorado Rocky of all time, number 33, Larry Walker. Walker was a 4-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glover, 2-time Silver Slugger, 3-time batting champion, and won the home run championship, being named Most Valuable Player in 1997. He smashed over 30 home runs 4 times in total, topping 40 in 1997, stealing over 30 bases, topping 200 hits, and leading the league with over 400 total bases all that year as well. He delivered 500 RBI seasons, scored over 100 runs 4 times, smacked over 40 doubles 3 times, and led the league in on-base percentage, slugging, and ops twice each. Walker hit .334 with a 147 OPS plus over 10 seasons in Denver. He was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2020, and his number was retired in 2021. In his representative season, he hit .366 with 49 home runs to win the crown, 130 RBI, 143 runs scored, 208 hits, 46 doubles, 33 steals, with a league's best 409 total bases, 452 on-base percentage, 720 slugging, 1172 ops, and a 178 OPS plus. He's backed up by the last of the Blake Street Bombers, number 10, Dante Bichette. Bichette was a four-time All-Star, winning the home run championship and taking home the Silver Slugger in 1995. He reached 40 home runs that year and tacked on a pair of 30 home run seasons to boot. He delivered 500 RBI seasons, leading the league in 1995, a trio of 100-run seasons, reached the 200-hit plateau in 98, twice leading the league, and led the league in slugging and total bases in 1995. Over 7 years, Bichette hit .316 with a 112 OPS plus. In his representative season, he hit .310 with 21 homers, 89 RBI, and a 117 OPS plus. And last but not least is number 3, Michael Kadire. Kadire won the batting championship, took home the Silver Slugger, and was selected to the All-Star team in 2013. He hit .307 with a 126 OPS plus over 3 years, and in his representative season led the league hitting .331 with 20 home runs, 84 RBI, and a 136 OPS plus. At the top of the pitching staff is Big U, number 38, Ubaldo Jimenez. Jimenez was selected to the All-Star team in 2010. He led the league in winning percentage and struck out over 200 batters that year and led the league in starts in 2008. Over 6 years, Jimenez turned in a 128 ERA plus. In his representative season, he went 19-8 with 214 strikeouts, a 288 ERA, and 161 ERA plus. In the number 2 spot is number 28, Aaron Cook. Cook was selected to the All-Star team in 2008. He earned a 106 ERA plus over a decade in Denver, and in his representative season went 16-9 with 96 strikeouts, a 396 ERA, and 118 ERA plus. Our top lefty from the active rotation is number 21, Kyle Freeland. Freeland led the league in starts in the plague-shortened 2020 season. He's turned in a 107 ERA plus over 8 years so far, and in his representative season to date went 17-7 with 173 strikeouts, a 285 ERA, and 166 ERA plus. He's followed by number 48, German Marquez. Marquez took home the Silver Slugger in 2018 and was named to the All-Star team in 2021. He struck out over 200 batters in 2018, led the league in starts and innings in the plague-shortened 2020 season, and led the league in complete games in 2021. In his 9 seasons so far, Marquez has put up a 105 ERA+. In his representative season, he went 14-11 with 230 strikeouts, a 377 ERA, 10.6 strikeouts per 9, and a 125 ERA+. Behind him is number 29, Jorge De La Rosa. De La Rosa earned a 105 ERA plus over 9 years, and in his representative season went 16-6 with 112 strikeouts, a 349 ERA, and 128 ERA plus. Up next is number 55, John Gray. Gray dropped a 107 ERA plus over 7 years, and in his representative season went 10-4 with 112 strikeouts, a 367 ERA, and 138 ERA plus. He's followed by number 26, Jeff Francis. Francis turned in a 96 ERA plus across 8 years, and in his representative season went 17-9 with 165 strikeouts, a 422 ERA, and 115 ERA plus. Behind him is Machina, number 45, Yolis Chassin. Chassin delivered a 113 ERA plus over 8 years, and in his representative season went 14-10 with 126 strikeouts, a 347 ERA, and 129 ERA plus. And now, from the pre-humidor days, it's one of the team's earliest aces, number 34, Pedro Estacio. Estacio struck out over 200 batters in 1999. He earned a 102 ERA plus over 5 years, and in his representative season went 17-11 with 210 strikeouts, a 5.04 ERA, and 115 ERA plus. By the way, Estacio is a perfect example of why I always mention a pitcher's ERA plus as opposed to just his ERA. Because while a 115 ERA plus is fine, Estacio is the only pitcher in the entire league with an ERA over 5 in his representative season. Moving on, it's number 32, Jason Jennings. Jennings was named Rookie of the Year in 2002. Over 6 years, he rocked a 103 ERA plus, and in his representative season went 9-13 with 142 strikeouts, a 378 ERA, and 130 ERA plus. And rounding out the starting pitchers is number 52, John Thompson. Thompson delivered a 104 ERA plus over 5 years, and in his representative season went 7-9 with 106 strikeouts, a 471 ERA, and 110 ERA plus. At the top of the bullpen is star closer number 40, Brian Fuentes. Fuentes was a three-time All-Star who delivered a trio of 30-save seasons. He nailed down a 1.44 ERA plus over 7 years, and in his representative season went 1-5 with 30 saves, a 2.73 ERA, 11.8 strikeouts per 9, and a 1.72 ERA plus. Setting things up is number 0, Adam Ottavino. Ottavino turned in a 1.36 ERA plus over 7 years, and in his representative season went 6-4 with 6 saves, a 2.43 ERA, 13.0 strikeouts per 9, and a 1.95 ERA plus. He's backed up by number 39, Steve Reed. Reed led the league in appearances in 1994 and spun a 1.40 ERA plus over 7 years. In his representative season, he went 5-2 with 3 saves, a 2.14 ERA, and an astounding 2.51 ERA plus. He's followed by number 63, Rafael Betancourt. Betancourt delivered a 30-save season in 2012 and earned a 1.31 ERA plus over 6 years. In his representative season, he went 1-4 with 31 saves, a 2.81 ERA, and 1.66 ERA plus. And last but not least, it's number 34, Matt Belisle. Belisle led the league in appearances in 2012, setting things up for Rafael Betancourt, and delivered a 1.17 ERA plus over 6 years. In his representative season, he went 3-8 with 3 saves, a 3.71 ERA, and 1.25 ERA plus. Before we move on to the summary, we do have our first future star of 2026, and it's also our first team twofer. At short, we have number 14, Ezequiel Tovar. Tovar won the Gold Glove in 2024 and led the league with over 40 doubles that year. At the moment, he's sitting just .65 WAR behind Clint Barmas at shortstop, so if he stays healthy, expect him to make the team next season. And its starting pitcher, Antonio Sensatela. Sensatela is currently just .3 WAR behind Jason Thompson, and if he bounces back from an awful season in 2025, definitely has a shot to make the team in 2026. So keep an eye on both of those guys in the coming season. And that's the roster. Be sure to hit me up in the comments with anybody you think got missed. For my part, honorable mentions would include Miguel Olivo at catcher, Justin Morneau at first, Kaz Matsui at second, Jeff Cirillo at third, Walt Weiss at short, Seth Smith and Corey Dickerson in left, Juan Pierre in center, and Jeremy Burnitz in right. No pitchers, but as I mentioned earlier, keep an eye on Antonio Sensatela. All told, these all-time Rockies include 2 Hall of Famers, 1 MVP, 1 Rookie of the Year, 53 All-Star selections, 27 Gold Gloves, and 30 Silver Sluggers. They won 9 batting titles and 6 home run championships. So what do you think of the team that WAR selected? Do you think that WAR did a good job overall? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, before the snow starts falling here in earnest, I hope to see you at the ballpark.